a bobsled.
Oh, so a bobsled is a push cart with no wheels.
That's what it looks like here.
Let me see that. All right, the key elements for a successful sled team are a steady driver and 3 strong runners to push off down the ice. Ice! Ice!
And it's kind of a winter sport, you know.
You mean winter as in ice?
Baby?
You mean winter as in igloos and Eskimos and penguins and ice?
Possibly.
See you.
Where you going?
I'm gonna take a hot bath. I'm getting cold just thinking about all this ice. Some people say, you know, they can't pay off the one, the east and the one, yeah.
I'll pay you $1 to shut up.
And tell me again what you see.
Well, I see
Pride.
pride. Right.
Power.
Power. And I see
A badass mother who
who
don't
won't take no crap off of nobody.
Again.
I see pride.
Can't hear you.
I see power. I see a badass mother who won't take no crap off of nobody.
Once again.
I see pride.
Junior.
I see power. I see a badass mother who won't take no crap off of nobody.
That's right.
Right. Junior Bevel.
Wait, what are you going?
Pride. Power. Pride. Now you listen to me, buddy. I will not be talked to that way, so you better come up with a damn good apology, or else.
Or as farts.
How?
Hey, Jimmy. Or as farts.
Come on, Jamaica. Say something.
No problem, man.
What are we gonna name this flag?
How about Tallulah?
Tallulah. Tallulah. That sounds like a $2 hooker. How you come up with that?
That's my mother's name.
Tallulah. That's nice. I like it. So what's it gonna be, Star? What are the people gonna be screaming when Jamaica takes the hill?
I say we call it Cool Runnings.
With the kinds of push starts these guys are capable of, we might actually see the Jamaicans win an Olympic medal. So this is it. We could see history in the making.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Cool Runnings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prelude to Black History Month.
Or what I like to call, it may come off a little bit offensive, but you got to realize, white people and some black people didn't know how Jamaicans acted in the 1980s.
Disney, me and Dee, actually all three of us were talking offline about this. Disney had a monopoly on feel-good movies, whether it was dealing with sports or dealing with just regular shit in life, you know, and things like that.
Because Disney actually always done that, man. Family entertainment. It's not even so much feel-good. It's more like just like, I can bring everybody here and everybody's going to enjoy their time. Unless you went and seen, you know, Blank Check like I did as a kid. And then your dad was like, yeah, when the hell are we getting up out of here? So
this movie is actually directed by John Turteltaub. Now, that name sounds familiar because...
Say it correct.
The name sounds familiar because he also he's actually done a lot of Disney stuff. He's done Cool Runnings, the National Treasure movies, Sorcerer's Apprentice. And,
that movie was garbage.
Yeah, and Disney's The Kid with Bruce Willis.
Hey! You're missing one classic that he made.
No.
That
I was about to get to that.
That look, yeah. 3 Black Geeks. We will be covering that later on this year.
The gentrified ninjas themselves, 3 ninjas.
Yeah, 3 ninjas.
And he also
made every white person say, "Hey, we can high kick too."
And he also did a movie that I thought was interesting, Phenomenon.
You are worse than my damn wife.
You didn't like that movie?
No, I did not like Phenomenon. Actually, I take that back. It wasn't that bad of a movie. I just don't remember nothing about it. Just don't remember nothing about it.
Oh man,
my blind hatred. Don't let my blind hatred stop your liking of it. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that whole movie was like science fiction, but they didn't want to like acknowledge that. That was a weird movie. But anyways, so Cool Runnings is one of those movies that it's quote unquote loosely based off a true story. And what I mean by loosely, I'm just gonna say this. I would say 5% of the movie is true.
You know what? There was a Jamaican bobsled team.
That's the 5%.
And we're done.
That's
and we're
5%.
done. And we're done. Yeah, and we're done. We're done.
There's a couple
now,
things.
Hold on. How much can we add on that? Because they did get sprinters in real life to do this. So how much does that add to how much of this is true?
Still 5%.
It's still 5%? Okay, cool. Chris is being vicious today. Okay.
I'm not saying that to be mad at the movie, because every movie that's loosely based on a true story is always going to have a level of like, we got to make it feel good. I'm fine with that. It's cool.
Of course. Because there are some parts in Straight Outta Compton where, just be real, you're like, no. And there's some parts where we looked at All Eyes on Me, some parts. Half that damn movie, we were like, no.
No, sir. 95% of All Eyes on Me was bullshit. Let's get that shit.
Boy, you giving it 95%? I'm going to say 70% of that was crap. Hold on. Look. And even Notorious, which I thought was pretty good, 79% of that was crap.
Like Straight Outta Compton, it was basically, all right, guys, we're going to tell you all this awesome stuff. So you're going to show you beating D. Was it D?
D Barnes. Hold on.
So it's smacking D Barnes?
Hold on.
We're good.
Hold on, CJ. You going to show D Barnes? No. You going to show Yo-Yo? No. You going to mention Michelet? No. All right.
You're going to mention that time that Easy actually choked out that white girl? Nah, we're not doing that?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
No.
Feel good story.
But we keep, hold on. Oh, but we keep him by Felicia? Okay.
I don't know.
All right, cool.
But we will keep Ice Cube fucking up that fucking record label, which was a true story. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was a very true story.
I swear to God, I did not know that till
Wait a minute, y'all did?
I didn't know that until Ice Cube.
Y'all didn't know that was real?
I did not know that was real until Ice Cube went on the fucking Late Show and was like, yeah, that was real. I actually went into the record company and I fucked it up. Came in with the bat. And I was like, wow, did not know that.
Yeah, that was like, look, in real talk, I love you, Q, but that was like the only gangster thing you ever did in your life at that point. That really was.
But if you really think about it, he was coming from a good place. The man was married. He was about to have a kid. He was like, hey, can I go ahead and get this advance money? I got the most of this shit saved up. And they hit him. Yeah, they hit him with the Tony. They gave the Tony. Oh man, we have some problems, Cube. In fact, your boy who was sitting in the office in fear watching his shit get destroyed. Cube, I don't remember saying anything about that. I don't remember telling you that. Oh, for real? All right, I'm on my way over.
Hey, check out. Look, hey, I need y'all to check out my nigger. His name is Louisville. His last name is Slugger. Not Slugger. Slugger.
Slugger.
You gotta put the er on there.
So, Cool Runnings. There's a couple of little backstories about this. And they're not surprising in terms of who they first wanted to get. So obviously, because they were a hot commodity at this time, this is around 93, they wanted to get Denzel and Eddie as Doris and Sanka. And they both turned it down.
I'm sorry, Eddie who?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Denzel. Hold on, Eddie Murphy and Denzel. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, they wanted
Eddie Murphy and Denzel.
They wanted Eddie as Sanko, which is Dougie Doug's character. I could see that if he did do it.
He's too old.
I know. Was he old in 93? Was he old in 93?
Yeah. Eddie would have been too old for that role.
They wanted Denzel for Doris, which I can kind of see.
Which is true. Look, I can see that. But again, Denzel wasn't going to do that. Wait a minute. What year was that?
93.
Denzel was doing Philadelphia at the time, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was right around that.
Nah, that would happen. Denzel was like, nah, I'm trying to act.
Actually, he just came off of Malcolm X and Much Ado About Nothing, so yeah, he had to kind of keep it serious.
Actually, that being said, I'm surprised Disney even looked at him.
Hey, Disney,
to be really honest with you,
Disney back in the 90s, man, they didn't fuck around. They would throw some money if they really, if they really wanted you.
Lord Mickey's not listening to you right now, man. You don't have to rub on him like that, dog.
by the way, it's Disney. Disney can just chuck money at stuff, and even if it's a flop, they'll just say, whatever, move on.
You know what? You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying because you know that little gift that everybody puts up of Floyd Mayweather throwing the L's, but it's actually money.
Like, look at what they did with what was that movie? John Carter and the Lone Ranger. Super high budget movies tanked.
Now
Disney gave zero fucks.
Here's the kicker. After that, they were actually looking at Wesley Snipes and Marlon Wayans to play Yul and Jr. That didn't fall through. This would have been funny. That fell through.
You know what? I think Wesley could have did it though.
Marlon, I don't know. Did it. Marlon playing kind of my father tells me what to do. Maybe, I don't know.
I got to be honest with you. I don't like Marlon Wayans. Period. Huh. I stopped giving a crap about him after 6 Sense. I don't care about Marlon no more. I really don't.
Wait, you didn't care about him? Wait, D, hold on. You didn't care about him in Requiem of a Dream?
Don't you mean senseless, D?
Yeah, senseless.
What'd I say?
6 Sense.
Sixth Sense.
What the fuck was he in the Ghost movie? I don't remember that.
Oh my God, D was in that? No. Actually, no. I didn't give a crap about Marlon since Scary Movie 2. So I'll be honest. He was funny in White Girls. He was funny in White Girls. I give him that.
Everybody brings up Requiem of a Dream though, Sue. That's basically the Thriller for fucking Marlon Wayans. Come on.
Also,
but the movie is underrated.
No, it's not.
Everybody love
that movie. People love that movie. Do I like it? Hell no. I never did cocaine before, so I don't like it.
That's a point there. After those two, John Candy was the one in those initial casting that they stuck with to play Irv Blitzer. So I was like, all right, cool.
Doesn't surprise me. It's John Candy.
Then the next round of people, they were looking at Cuba Gooding Jr., Jeffrey Wright.
Cuba should have said yes. Should have said yes.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
He did. Anyway, hold on. He did come. Well, he did show up many years later in the Disney film Snow Dogs.
Which, upon looking, real talk, side note, upon looking back at Snow Dogs, that movie actually low-key did make some money. Like, I was kind of like...
It made us money. It did make money.
That's what was shocking, because I remember people was like, Snow Dogs is horrible. I'm like, did it, like, lose money? What's going on here? And I'm like, it made a lot of money. What the fuck is everybody talking about? Like, what the hell? So, you got...
Nah, son, that shit's lame, though. Son. That's all they did.
If you said it was lame because fucking Cisco was in it, okay, I understand. I get it.
Nah, you know what was lame? That movie he made right after Jerry Maguire. It was like him, and I think it was was that him and it was either him and I want to say it was Christian Slater, but I don't think it was Christian Slater. It was him and somebody else. It was lame as I don't know what.
Skeet Orange, where they had to fucking have the bomb there to keep cold.
Skeet. It was him and Skeet. Yes, it was him and Skeet. I forgot about that movie.
How you do that? And then it's all of a sudden, what was the name of it? Fucking Chill Factor.
Chill Factor. Thank you. That should have been a part of this month.
So you got Jeffrey Wright, which I'm like, okay. And then
Jeffrey Wright. That would have been a young Jeffrey Wright, though. But what role would he have done?
I don't know. And Eric LaSalle, which I kind of sort of see, maybe.
Eric LaSalle. No. Eric LaSalle couldn't do this movie. Eric LaSalle could not do this movie. And plus, I just have this feeling he would have had a terrible Jamaican accent. I have this feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, now, on some real ish, it would be no worse than Leon's fake Jamaican accent, but whatever.
Yeah, so after those two, that's when they finally settled with Leon, Malik Yoba, and Dougie Doug.
I like the fact you said settle.
Well, I mean, it was like, to me, this is the 90s, so it felt like they got like the who's who, I ain't gonna say who's who of black people, but they got black people that were acting at the time that, were the thing. Like Malik Yoba was still, was he New York Undercover still around this time?
This was Malik Yoba's first acting debut.
So this is before
New
York Undercover.
This was before New York Undercover.
Yeah,
I'm getting my years mixed up because I'm thinking for some reason.
New York Undercover came out that next year. It came out in 94.
I think this was Leon's debut too, wasn't it?
No, it
wasn't. God, no, it wasn't. Stop that.
It was one of their
debut.
No,
No,
Raw
the
D.
only
Lewis.
debut was Raw D. Thank you. It was Raw D. Lewis. It was his debut, and sadly enough, he didn't do that much afterwards. But he's a comedian, so I think that's his excuse.
Yeah.
So.
And this is also John Candy's last movie next to Canadian Bacon. So it was this and Canadian Bacon.
No. It was that one. And he did another movie with Richard Lewis. I don't know the name of it.
Really?
Now, but I remember my dad renting it. That was actually his last movie because he filmed Canadian Bacon right before he died. But he did this Western in Mexico with Richard Lewis, and he died I think 6 to 7 days before they did final production of it. And that's where unfortunately, that's where John Candy had his heart attack. This will be his last, I will say, big feature film that people saw him in.
When did Rookie of the Year come out?
Well, God, I don't know.
Because didn't that come out years after this?
No, same year, 93.
John Candy wasn't.
Oh, it came. Okay. Yes, he was.
No, John Candy wasn't. No, he wasn't. It was Daniel Stern.
Oh, shit, that was
I'm
Daniel
about to
Stern.
say, John Candy was in that thing.
I thought he was. You know what? I'm getting my big white guys.
You're
confused.
thinking of
I'm
Brewster
sorry.
Millions, sir. Is that what you're thinking of, Brewster Millions?
No.
He was not Brewster's
No.
Millions.
It was.
No,
It was
no,
him
no,
and
no,
Richard.
no.
It was him and fucking Richard Pryor. And
Yeah, I know he was in that, but I wasn't thinking of that movie. I just thought he was in it.
All right.
I thought he played the commentator.
No. So, thing of it is, the movie, as D pointed out, the main character, Derice, played
Wait,
by
yes,
Leon.
the fuck he was in this movie. I'm sorry. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
He was uncredited as the announcer. I know that was fucking John Candy. Sorry, go back to what you were saying.
I'm sorry. Now I'm interested. What movie again?
He was in Rookie of the Year.
First off,
Yo, he wasn't. Wait a minute, as the announcer.
He was the announcer. He was the one that was calling the game the entire time. He went uncredited.
First off,
Dude.
fuck that movie because I hate that movie.
Second of all, was Gary Busey in that movie?
Gary Busey was the baseball manager.
He was a pitcher. He was the pitcher.
He was the pitcher. He was the old pitcher with that pervy mustache. It's like, come on.
I gotta tell you something, son. I never thought I'd see the day when a 12-year-old come into this sport and take all the women away from me. It's a sad day. Now that I'm thinking about it, take this tobacco, chew it. Be a man, son.
Yo,
be a man.
The crazy part, his character literally was like, I love your mom, son. I want to be your dad. It's like, okay, that's a little weird, but okay.
No, actually, they should have made it real life Gary Busey. Gotta say, your mom's hot. Hey, does she take it up the butt?
Oh Jesus!
It's like, hey, Mr. Busey.
Actually, the John Candy Rookie of the Year came out before Cool Runnings.
Yeah, so
like I said, look, dude. When it comes to these sports movies, man, it's really hard for me to know
it
what
blurs
came
lines.
first.
It really does.
It does blur the line.
Because look, now I mentioned in the chat earlier that when it came to these sports movies, it was hard for me to know what came out when. But I hated all of them. But I did watch Little Giants. See, what year they came out? I don't know, 92?
Second year of 94.
Like what?
Yeah, it was
like
94 that came out.
Like, D, when did Mighty Ducks come out? Like, when did Mighty Ducks come out? 93? Like, it all blends into me. So when you mention Rookie of the Year, I'm like, man, that was 1997. Like, wait a minute, what?
That's what I was trying to remember. I got confused for a second thinking that movie came out in like late 90s, like 98. But I'm like, wait, no, that was early 90s when Rookie of the Year came out.
And you know the problem about that? White people, y'all put out too many baseball movies, and we don't know which came out when.
There was another baseball movie that came out right around the time of Rookie of the Year came out where that kid was the owner of the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, that was I know the name of that movie. Then it was Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah, I was getting ready to mention Angels in the Outfield.
And then there was the other one. There was other one. It wasn't Rookie of the Year, but it was just like Rookie of the Year, kinda. Or was that the one where the kid was the owner? God, I don't know.
There's one thing that we can establish. The 90s pumped, and I mean literally pumped out nothing but sports movies. I got a movie for you. Know what? And I got a movie for you guys, and I know you guys remember this movie. Do y'all remember The Air Up There?
Yeah.
Son, my dad didn't
the white
want.
man comes in and saves the Africans with basketball.
Son, my dad said you are not watching that movie. You're like, what? Dad, it's basketball. My dad actually said that. We're not watching the movie about how white people go in the middle of Africa trying to teach us how to play basketball. That offended the hell out of my dad.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to buy Kevin Bacon teaching Africans how to play basketball?
Wait a minute, was Kevin Bacon? Why do I think that
he was in the movie?
Why do I think that's Emilio Estevez? See, now they're blending all the sports movies.
Again,
Kevin Bacon.
All these movies, I totally get your frustration. All these sports movies came out in the 90s.
Particularly when it comes to black people, the white savior has to come in and save the day.
Oh, dude. And then it gets even more confusing.
Then further in the 90s, Blue Chips came out.
Hey, Blue Chips is awesome. Fuck you.
Dude.
I'm not hating it. I'm just saying that the 90s had just...
See, I don't count Blue Chips because that shit got serious. That shit ain't no feel-good fucking movie.
No, hold on.
So I got a question. All right, go ahead.
No, CJ, all I'm saying is that the 90s just pumped out a shitload of sports movies.
So my question is this.
More than people realize.
So my question is this: when did Major League come out?
93, 94.
Oh my God!
It all blurs together, dog.
It is. When did Sandlot come out?
No, first of all, Major League came out in '89. Major League 2 came out in '94.
Every time somebody says Major League, I think instead of the first one. It's just automatic.
And Sandlot came out in 1992 or '93.
No, that wasn't '92. I know that wasn't '92. That could have been 92.
Sandlot, it was 93. No, Sandlot was 93.
See, all right.
But let's get back to questions, okay? So,
hold on. I got one more though. When did The Natural come out?
The Natural.
Know that. When did The Natural come out?
Is that the one with fucking Robert Redford?
Where all the lights busted at the end of the movie.
I'll give you. Hold on.
That's like
I'll
1970s.
No. I'll give you a hint. This movie is as old as us.
Really?
So I said 83, 84. If I would have
guessed. It came out in '84.
Okay. Yeah,
okay, Chris. When is your favorite football movie of all time? And I promise you, if we actually go through with doing movies on Working Title Sports Show, we'll do it. When did your favorite football movie come out? Rudy.
Shit. I swear to you, like
I am so mad at you. Like, whoo. Okay, when?
No, I had to really think about that. I think it was like 91, 92.
Wow.
The only reason why I say that because I remember that was right around the time when Rock came out.
I'm sorry, Rock. Okay. And one more. What's the name of that movie? Field of Dreams. When did Field of Dreams come out?
That was like early 90s. That was like.
I'm about to say that was early 90s too.
At the very least, either late 80s or early 90s. I want to say like 88, 89.
You know what? Hold on, Ayers. Fuck you, Air up there, my nigga. Really? You just had to remind me of that movie.
It's like the white man got the black man to play for St. John's. It's awesome.
Got all these tall ass Africans around here, and they're looking at the basketball.
Here's the ironic part about Air up there. This fool saw video of a tall black dude playing basketball from a fucking humanitarian video. Ain't that a bitch?
That is some white people ish right there. That is pure white people. That was a pure white person move.
Folks, hey. I'm not saying you should watch the Air up there. I'm just saying, when you look at the premise, it is like, yo, this shit would never come out now because motherfuckers would be like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Hey, it's funny. It is funny because a part of me saying that it is not that this movie is, and let me make that very clear. I'm not saying that Cool Runnings is a bad movie, but a part of me thinks that this movie would be entirely different if it came out now. But anyway, so let's go on.
So Leon plays Darius, and he's kind of like the local star and stuff, and he's competing.
Ain't he a teacher?
Yeah.
Ain't he like a school teacher or something like that? Yeah.
And he's competing for the '88 Olympics, and
as we all know, Jamaica is right next to a beach. It doesn't matter what part of Jamaica you're in; it's right next to a beach.
Yeah, and I like how we already established, because I gotta be real about this, it's Leon. We already established that, he already he's incurring the wrath of his girlfriend. I'm putting that in quotes here. Because she's looking at him like, yeah, you got all these women looking at you, but you can't look at me. What's going on?
Like, it's not even so much that I like the fact that that it's like there's nothing I'm doing wrong, girl. I'm just looking. I just look fine. It's sort of like that, you know what I mean? Let's say I like how he's running through the streets of Jamaica,
like
and
Rocky,
I told my
Jamaican
wife,
Rocky.
and I told my wife, hey baby, how you like not Kingston? She was like,
not Kingston.
Look, AG came back with the best comeback ever. You know damn well them Disney people were not going to go into the middle of Kingston with cameras. Like there are too many niggas walking around.
Now the thing of it is, he has that heart to heart with his girlfriend. She's all like, "Oh, you're nervous, man." He's like, "No, I'm not. I'm scared."
Also, why are we saying "man" so
no,
much?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, hold on. It wasn't. Are you nervous? It was more of like, are you kidding me? Like if there's gonna be other runners, like I'm good. Like they're gonna want it. I'm gonna want it more. Other runners are gonna want to do this. I gotta go after it faster. He was saying all this tough talk. So let me ask you: are you nervous? I'm terrified, man.
Shining his white.
I gotta be honest with you. As much as I really, and I mean it, as much as I really do hate the dialogue, how they kind of dumb down the way Jamaicans talk. And yeah, some Jamaicans talk like that, and the way they do their talking, all that shit. I gotta be real with you. There is something increasingly charming about this movie. When it comes to that kind of,
it's that
Disney
Disney
charm. That is exactly
what I think. It's the Disney charm on that one, because this movie, by all aspects, should freaking fail. Especially now that we're older and that we can really see all of its flaws, we should be hating a lot of the crap that's going to be coming out.
We're at a stage where we get on.
But like I said, because we went through plenty of movies, we done reviewed 300 plus movies at this point in Three Black Geeks right now. Not 300, I don't know about 300, but close to 300, and at this point, we should be kind of like malaised. We should have some type of like, man, this movie sucks just because we know what a sucky movie is. But to be honest with you, sometimes you get a movie like this and you sit there with a mad look on your face, but you're like, God damn it.
So
you just smile. That's what it gives you.
So as he's doing his running and stuff, he comes across his boy Sanka, who is basically kind of the lead of the pushcart derby, I guess. Is that what it is? Pushcarts?
Pushcart. I know nothing
apparently
about pushcart.
So.
Yeah, pushcart.
Apparently that's something down there in Jamaica. I have a feeling. If I show this, I'm about to say, if you show this to a real Jamaican, they were like, what part of the island they do that?
You know what's funny?
Where they do that at?
You know what's funny? Dougie Doug. I never had a problem with him. You know,
I don't.
It felt like he was one of those comedians that just lingered.
He did, and I think Dougie lasted because he was kind of connected to Bill Cosby. I think that was the only reason why he lasted as long as he did. It's amazing. You think he'd be still doing like bigger things now, or still working with Disney? You think he would be doing that?
He's in the same position as Waldo from Family Matters. They're good. They're funny guys. It's just, can you put them in something else that's not a one-time thing, please? They're not bad.
Sorry, Waldo? I thought Waldo was like a gay hairdresser now or something. I know that was his thing. I know that's what he did in the Parkers, but I thought he's like super gay now. And he's
He's legit straight and stuff. I mean, hell, they still think him and Maxine are like a real couple, and he's like, no, that was a fictional television show. Just put it out there.
y'all niggas watch too much TV.
And I think that's only because homegirl that plays Maxine, she just now recently, within the last couple of years, got active on like social media because she's actually doing direct-to-DVD black movies and plays and stuff. So people been asking her. Yeah, it's not shocking. But people ask her, and she's like, no, I am not in a marriage with Waldo. You've seen pictures on my Instagram of my husband. What are you doing, people? You know, but I mean, she ain't angry.
But because people, like I said, I hated myself for asking that question because I know how I hated when people jump to leaps. Like, that's a movie. That's not real. I hated that. I had to ask that question because I haven't seen Waldo in years, man. So I had to ask that question.
Yeah, that's fine. But Dougie Doug, I think in this movie, he played what he was supposed to play. I was fine with it. In fact, I would say he played it more tamer did his character in Class act?
You know what? The only reason why I let go with him is because of all the actors that are in this movie. Well, of all the when it comes to the main stars, him and Rawls are the only ones with Caribbean blood in their veins.
Mm-hmm.
No, Malik Yoba is not Caribbean.
You know what he is?
African. He is African. Malik Yoba is from African blood. Look at that damn last name. There's no Jamaican, no Caribbean, no nothing. Now, Rawls is interesting.
A practicing Muslim at that.
Now, it's interesting with Rawls, though. Now, Rawls, he's actually Trini, but he's what I like to call Caribbean ambiguous because he claims that he's from like every island. He lived in Jamaica and lived in the Bahamas. Dougie Doug is half Jamaican. There you go.
Now, right there when you just said it, that Dougie Doug is half Jamaican, certifies the movie as, yep, all these guys are they're Jamaicans in this Jamaican bobsled movie. They're credited. We got one half Jamaican, therefore we're a Jamaican team.
Yeah.
But D, what about Leon? That nigga from Harlem. Shut up.
Exactly.
Now let me ask you guys this. Now seeing how we're pointing out all the actors and how clearly not Jamaican, like most of them are, what would have happened if we'd have got the original actors that were considered for this movie? You want to talk about nobody being Jamaican?
That would have been rough.
So I got Eddie Murphy pulling off like a passable Jamaican.
I got Denzel pulling off a good one because he did halfway decent when he did the Mighty Quinn. Yeah. But even when you watch the Mighty Quinn again, it's like, yo, Denzel.
Well, that was his first movie, so it's like, yeah.
And then you probably say, what about Eric LaSalle? I think Eric could have done it, but he would have not been right for this movie. Then you look at Wesley Snipes. Hell no.
Nah, that shit would have been so fucking ridiculous.
Hell no. What about Cuba? Now, Cuba's a good question. I don't think he could.
He would have tried. He would have tried.
I don't think he could, but it's funny. I don't necessarily think he could have pulled it off, but I think he would have been an all right choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he would have been an all right choice. But then again, like you said, you were right. If this was the original cast, it would have been terrible. It would have been terrible. It would have been a mess. Denzel would never have done Fences. Wesley Snipes would have never did Passenger
57. No, he'd have never done Passenger 57. He'd have never done. God, there's so many movies he would have never done.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
It's like this. What about Cuba, D? What about Cuba Gooding Jr.? Look, all of us looking at each other. He probably would have had the same career he got now. Yeah. Nothing would have changed with Cuba. Nothing would have changed.
So basically, we get to the race. And actually, to back it up though, one of the characters that we see that's part of this group, Junior, it's the prototypical kind of plot line we've seen in a lot of movies where he's from a very rich family and his father wants him to be in the position that he is, where he's running a company or working in that type of environment, and Junior is just like, well, I don't know, Dad,
like even before they even get to his plot point of him, you can already tell that he's one of those sheltered people. Now, that race you're talking about is for the trials to be in the Summer Olympics. It's for the qualifiers to be for the part of the Jamaican team. Now, I know as a smart ass, it's like, no, they don't have dirt tracks down in Jamaica. Not back in the 80s. They did not have dirt tracks.
They were more civilized than that.
But it's like this. But D, blah, blah, blah for the movie and all that. Here's my thing. Jamaica is not freaking Africa. It is not Africa. Yeah, it's hood as hell out there, but it ain't Africa. All right? And the thing that kills me about it is like, well, so they had other, like, and everybody out there was like represented kind of weirdly and all that crap. I was like, there's like no structure to the team and all that. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. So they all line up, and we see our three people. Malik Yoba, who's already like, don't touch me.
Angry black man.
Just angry. His isn't just angry. His is more of, I'm trying to get out of Jamaica angry.
Man, It's not. Look, dude. There's nothing worse than a nigga that's trying to get out the hood that's swinging at everybody. There's nothing worse than that.
Can't be doing that, especially somebody of Malik Yope's stature. It's like, yeah, you might want to, yeah.
Like, homie, man, it ain't that. It's like, damn, homie, it ain't that serious, bro.
So they're running, and the race starts, and Junior trips and falls and takes down Doris and Yule. As Doris looks up in slow motions and sees the winners, and he's just sad, and his girlfriend is sad, and.
Is it wrong that when I saw him say, ready, set, go, and they all got off and ran, here's me, and Usain Bolt already passed the finish line.
I know, basically, it's like...
Bolt, he would have been done before everybody. Like, damn, man, it was taking y'all so long. I went out and cheated on my wife and everything while y'all was here. You're wrong,
I'm just thinking of other like fast runners, like other fast brothers, like Usain Bolt. I'm like, damn, Usain Bolt would have already been at the finish line. Michael Johnson would have already been there.
Michael Johnson's gold chain would have passed too.
Yeah,
FloJo with the special guest appearance.
Yeah, I was saying, FloJo would have been there already. Matter of fact, just hearing the word "go," you'd have just seen all of them already at the finish line.
That one bald Canadian nigga that clearly did steroids and then get caught until like 5 years later. I forgot his last name.
Hey, what was the name of homegirl? I called her Olympic version of Alicia Keys. That chick.
Who? Marion Jones?
Yeah.
Oh man, Marion Jones is one of the sadder stories when it comes to the track stuff.
She was riding high and then steroids.
Oh my god, man.
Her husband.
Her and that Aborigine girl from Australia, man. They were like, that was sad, man. It was sad how he went down to me.
Like, life comes at you fast.
Life comes at you real fast. Nobody told you to rub that cream on you, girl.
I know, right? So
get it?
I don't know why that always makes. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Life comes at you fast.
I like how Chris said life comes at you fast, but he said that as a pun. You act like I didn't see that, nigga. I know what you did. I know what you did.
I'm just saying. When that happened with Marion Jones, I was literally on that bison. I guess you didn't see that, did you?
Man, dude. Anyway,
so after the race,
I was thinking about something. Like, man, he gonna go home and kill himself. I'm being honest with you. He had to look like it's all over.
But he doesn't do that. He talks to the lead guy of the Jamaican Olympic Athletic Commission, and he was like, "All right, we'll go back and train and come back in 4 years, 92. So yeah, how about that?"
He was like, "Man, I ain't got that time.
I don't got the time." He's like, "Well, why don't we run the race again?" He's like, "Hey, Doris, that's not how it goes. They can't just
Yo, Doris, no. Now, actually, that's when he broke our character. Now, you know damn well. you know it don't rock like that, bro.
So,
I'm just trying, man.
So, he brings up the John Candy's character.
No. What happens is he's like, I just want to be like my father. And he was like, and he looked at the wall. Is a picture of his dad with some white guy. He's like, who is that man? And he was like, oh, that's some winter, like that's some winter, that's some sledder man dad was with, man. Yeah, he's somewhere on the island and shit.
I like how dark the movie went when he was describing it. He was like, oh, him, unless he's been shot, killed, or arrested. Is it like that's so and so? He's on the he was he knew your father. I was like, is he still here? He's like, yeah, he's on the island somewhere. I'm like, damn, shot, killed, arrested. Like he's a bookie now.
No. When you said that, here's me. Yeah, Jamaica.
Yeah, Kingston.
Kingston, my brother. Speaking of which, I said again, they don't show no buildings in Kingston. Just these shanty towns.
Huts and basically ranch style houses. Apparently, nobody has a downstairs or upstairs. Just ranch style houses. That's all it is.
Hey man, look, you gotta have an image that everybody can enjoy in these Disney movies. Because if Disney showed the real Kingston, I was mad
that
because
shit out of fucking belly. Tell you that much.
Dude,
they did that. That'd have been ooh.
I'd be like, how awesome.
You would have heard about cameraman Peter getting fucking shot in the chest and shit.
Hold on, right there. If they did that, I'm like, yo, the balls on Disney.
Dude, can you imagine that, man? If all of a sudden it's like, takes you, look, he takes the picture, he goes like, I'm going to Kingston. Oh, yeah.
Somewhere.
Weed smokers everywhere, son.
Like somewhere in the background, we're gonna hear your boy Anze Banzai. We're gonna hear your boy Mr. Vegas.
Hold on. This is the early.
Sean Paul.
I just got to be honest with you. And actually, this is a real crime in D's book. How the hell is this a Jamaican movie and I don't hear one Jimmy Cliff song?
Yep.
Hey, side note,
I'm being real. Not one Bob Marley.
Hold on. No Bob Marley. Hold on. This is the early '90s. No Shabba Ranks.
Yo, no Baritone Levy. No Baritone man.
Nah.
You know what Disney like Disney? Hold on, D. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You ain't right, Disney. You ain't right.
You ain't right,
So,
man. I mean, look. At least when he met John Candy, could he get bam bam bilam bam bam? Could he get none of that?
Nah. So
wrong. Hold up. If I could quote Eddie Murphy, wrong. You wrong.
Oh, wrong. It's Disney we talk about. They scared of black folk.
So, John Kerry, Irv Blitzer, who, by the way, Disney actually wanted to get Kurt Russell, which that would have been interesting.
That would have been terrible.
That's why I said interesting, D. All right, it would have been interesting.
Is it because
he'd have been coming? Like, if they got Kurt Russell, he'd have been coming straight off of Escape from L.A.
Because here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Is it me or all I see is Snake Plissken when I hear Kurt Russell?
Here's the thing. Disney had this thing where, for some reason, I think they did get Kurt Russell for a Disney movie. But it's like, okay, I get you, Disney. Kurt Russell was one of your younger adult actors that you had back in like the 70s and shit when you did movies, but he ain't the same dude anymore. What are you doing?
Like, bro, that is Snake Plissken.
Dude, they was you know what? Here's the sad part about it.
The computer that wore tennis shoes. You really think that? Nah, come on, bro. That ain't him. Come on.
Dude, actually, nah. You got it really bad. See, while this was going on, he was filming an even shittier movie. He was doing Captain Ron.
Hey, first off, Captain Ron is the greatest movie ever. You put some respect
on
that.
Son, you can fight me. That movie's some trash. You know it's trash.
You put some respect on it because they had the great.
Put some respect on it.
They had the great Martin Short in that, and that's the dynamic duo.
Hold up.
Of Martin Short.
Now hold on, Chris. Here's the best part about it. See, technically, Disney already had him because that was a Touchstone movie.
Ooh.
Disney got that back anyway. Disney got that money anyway.
I like how CJ was already ready to run that fade if you badmouth that movie.
Like, how dare you run? Like, how dare you say something bad about Captain Ron? Everybody hated Captain Ron. You don't like Captain Ron.
True.
You just heard somebody talk about your name.
You put some respect on Kurt Russell and Martin Short's name. That's all I'm saying.
Like,
murder she wrote. Sorry, I had to bring it back.
See, and that's another song.
Yeah, that's another. You know what? Thank you, CJ. Thank you. That was another song. I'm like, we got nothing. We got robbed. Fucking Disney.
You know what we got? We got the Malik Yoba. We got the Malik Yoba classic. You got to rise above it. Keep a rise above. Yeah, that was a Malik Yoba song that he wrote for this movie.
I'm fine.
Lord,
I'm fine with that. But even
you mean to tell me that when? All right, so you mean to tell me when your boy goes over to Sokka's house, you didn't hear shibbity bobbity babbity bobbity bitty bitty whoa.
Nothing.
I'm broad and broad away. I love that song, man. Every time that song on San Andreas, man, I pump up my TV.
So they meet up with Irv, and as Sue pointed out, he's a booker, and he's pissed off that Tumbleweed fucked up in the race, and he beats the radio with the pool cue.
I got a question. I like how there's a white man in the middle of Jamaica beating down the radio, and no black person is going to flex on him. That's
no one bad enough.
First off, see, you're mad about that. I'm mad he wasn't drinking Red Stripe. All I'm saying.
Actually, he was.
Was he? Because I didn't see not a beer on the fucking table.
The reason why I said it is right before that scene, I was telling my wife, I was like, I am upset of the lack of weed and red stripe in this movie. And the second he went over to John Candy, there's a red stripe. That ain't no red. Oh my God, it's that ugly little bottle, red stripe. Good for you. Good for you, movie.
I must have missed it.
Your quota. It's right there. They only show like 2 bottles in the whole entire movie, which is a crime. But at least they showed it once.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a Disney movie. They still have to appeal to children.
Exactly. What if a little kid saw that ugly brown bottle? What would they say? Ooh, Daddy, I want to drink that.
To which you
can't
give
risk
them because then that's when you just give them the fucking root beer that came in the fucking brown bottles like that. Dead serious. I think was it IB? Was it what's the name of that fucking root beer? IB, IP or whatever.
It's something like that. It was disgusting.
Hold on. Around the 90s, 90s root beer. Of course, there was A&W. There was Mug.
I think it was
Bark,
IP or something like that.
It might have been IP. Barks didn't come out till the late 90s.
Yeah. So he's all like, no, we run, and he's basically telling them, Derice is telling them, hey, how would you like an opportunity to, take part in training some Jamaican bobsleds? And at first he's just like, the guy's a fucking joke. Get the fuck out of my face. So he's trying to convince them and stuff, and he picks up another pool cube, and they're thinking he's going to hit them, and they run out the bar. Turns out he's just playing pool with one of the other local Jamaicans, and he's like, come on, don't you want to, train us and stuff? And then he's like, get out of here, and stuff. So eventually...
get away from me.
So eventually, he relents, and he holds open tryouts where he shows them videos of the bobsled, which, I gotta be real, it's one of those things that you saw coming, essentially, anyway. So, yeah, it was just funny.
You kind of see... it was funny because he's showing all these he's like, this is a dangerous sport, and all you see these crashes and all that covered up on the screen and all that, and the joke is kind of funny because it's a big room full of dudes in there, and I like how that one dude was like, wait a minute, ain't that snow?
So
for me, that's on the league because that's always like black folk. Whoa. How cold is gonna be outside?
Yeah, so
my man dropped everything and said, "Nah, bruh, you good."
Joe, when the whole movie was over, you looked up. The only one still in their seat was Sokka.
It was basically Sanka, Yule, and Junior, and I believe Junior popped in at the last minute, kind of like, "Hey, is this where the bobsledding thing is?" He was like, "Well,
yeah." They all rolled in like one after another.
And then he saw you. He's like, "You." He's like, "Oh, time to go."
So eventually, Irv is trying to convince the Olympic Commission, "Hey, come on, guys, you gotta give us some money so we can go there." He's like, "No, I don't believe this. Really? You're gonna make a Jamaican bobsled team?" He's like, "No, I've seen sledders since I was 12 years old. I know the sport. I know good sprinters when I see them." He was like, "I mean, look, if you can raise the money, we'll see about it."
And it was like, how much you got to raise? $20,000.
That's just to get there.
I know, and that's just to get there. And in between this time, and there's one, and right before the montage happened, we actually finally get to see Junior's background, which is that Junior is going to be a partner in a big law firm in the middle of Jamaica. Now, I'm not saying that those big law firms don't happen in Jamaica. It's just convenient. It's
kind of like you having the successful law firm in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere, Ohio or South Dakota or something. It's like, well, of course you're going to be successful. You're the only one that's there.
Yeah, and actually, Chris, that's very racist. There are plenty of lawyers in Jamaica, and I don't know.
First off, I'm pretty sure Junior's dad pushes a monopoly. Just saying.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh, he does.
You don't get that far with a nice ass house and them nice ass cars without breaking a couple of fingers or two.
Man, you outside of Kingston, man, living in the hills, nigga. What you doing?
In fact, I think he's working with homeboy from Belly.
Lennox.
Yeah.
Lennox is up there.
That's his lawyer. That's his lawyer.
No. Wait, no. He wasn't messing with Lennox. You want to know who he was rolling with? Your boy Sosa.
No, he wasn't. Sosa had to be that. Sosa had to be like 16 at the time, so ain't no way that could be him, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way that could have been him.
Yeah. So
Well, you know what? Sosa's predecessor.
Yeah.
That shit got passed down, brother. When Sosa got taken out, when Sosa got taken out, who financed the trip for all them Jamaicans to come run to Lennox's spot?
Bigger man.
There we go. I connected Cool Runnings and Belly together. Podcast over.
So you know that right? You know that happened, man. You know that happened. Like he's like my son. Like so my son Junior is going to talk to you. Here's Lennox. They don't want to talk to him. Me don't want to talk to him. Me don't want to fuck with little boy.
So we get the montage and stuff, and we got you all having an arm wrestling contest until he gets beaten by a bigger woman, because bigger woman beats Yule, and it's funny. Okay, fine.
It's a hilarious joke. Everyone laugh at the joke. Ha ha.
Dries is having a kissing booth and such until his girlfriend is like, nigga, what are you doing?
What you doing? All these skeezers in this line, and I like how old woman showed up to
because Dougie Doug.
Sanka was like, all right, get to kiss the next girl, and it's like some old lady. I was like, cool. That was kind of a funny joke.
Who didn't okay, first of all, who didn't see that coming?
And then
me.
And then you got Sanka also singing out in the street until a homie was like, dude, I'll pay you $1.
I'll pay you $1 just to shut up.
And then also on top of that, Dries is going to different firms and places to get donations, and they're laughing his ass out of the fucking building like Jamaican bobsled. Ha ha ha! Get that.
I like how
out of my face.
I like how that one dude called somebody else to come into the room to help him laugh at that nigga. That was
real about this. That is a staple in a lot of black movies. I remember watching Get Out, and I couldn't believe Peele actually put that shit in the movie, but I wasn't surprised. It was like, oh, she called the other officers in that room. And there they go laughing. I was like, you know what? I'm fine with this. You gotta keep that in the movie. You got to.
You gotta keep that in the movie. That's some realism in that. You gotta keep that.
And it's to the point that during this montage while they're training, they hit a police vehicle, and the guy was like, yeah, we're going to be the first Jamaican bobsled team, and the cops just laugh at him like, okay, yeah, all right.
Like, man, look, y'all either y'all talk to me seriously or I'm gonna book all of y'all.
Dude, the reason and the whole reason behind it, and it makes sense, is that if I can get some good sprinters to get off a good start time going down the hill, then that could help you. And in theory, that does kind of work. If you get somebody fast enough to really go down that hill with the bobsled, it really makes sense. And I understand it. It feels like and we'll get into that when we really get to the end of the movie, but it feels like they kind of dumbed down the reason Jamaica was there in real life. When you really think about it. When you break it down like that, it kind of dumbs it down a whole lot.
And like I told D and Sue offline, it's like, yo, the women's Jamaican bobsled team is like fucking legit. Like,
now I want to know that, because I seen it was like the last Olympics. And actually, we'll get into that more too when it comes to brown people showing up in the Winter Olympics now.
So
we'll see.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. That would be dope as hell. Hey, maybe they might get a movie.
Nah, they ain't gonna get no movie. You know what they're gonna get? A whole lot of white women saying, so y'all just trying to take everything away from us? Yeah, because speed skating is about to be all black people. That's happening.
Listen, when I found out homegirl fucking pulled a fucking Taskmaster and was like, yeah, I only learned like 90 days and shit. So, just saying,
Dude, who was it? It was it was a black dude from Chicago. He was in the Olympics. Oh God, it was way back. I think it was 2006. 2000 whatever, I forgot whatever year it was. I think it was before Salt Lake City or during Salt Lake City. It was the black dude from Chicago that did speed skating. He was crushing everybody, man. I already knew it's a matter of time. We finna take over. It's coming.
We're slowly getting them in hockey. Slowly.
I'm about to say, like, have we started taking over hocky yet?
I don't know.
Not yet.
There's starting to be an upcrop of more black Canadian hockey, and that's where it starts. Yeah. That's where it starts.
Speaking of black and Canadian and in Cool Runnings, you know the one thing I don't hear a lot? Tings. I don't hear tings a lot.
Not many people.
Drake. I feel that there is a special edition Drake version of this movie somewhere where he just added ting into it somehow.
Cool Runnings, the Ting edition.
The more life version, where it tings every 5 minutes.
The more life version. Look. While we looking at this, I can imagine all of us sitting down watching it. Here's Eris. I gotta admit, this soundtrack dope as fuck. I know, right?
Crazy, man. Drake fucking remixed Rise Above Us, man. That's crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
Who knew this song would sound better if Boy Wonder did the beat to it? Who knew?
Yo was sitting back like, this motherfucker think he does a song better than me. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him.
Take shit back to New York. Gotta take it back to New York undercover when hip hop was real.
Oh God! So he turns into angry, like was an angry, bitter, old head rapper.
Hey man, Malik Yo was 50 years old. It was bound to happen.
Yeah. So Junior, since they came up ridiculously short of their goal, Junior sells his prized car, and they have money to get to where they're at.
I got a question. What car costed that much, and what drug dealer in Jamaica bought it?
Gave him that wrapped up money? That shit was fucking pristine.
Oh, you know what happened? I got another connection for you. He went out to his house. He's like, so, Mr. Lennox, I want to know if you can take my car. Me no want to fuck with your car. Wait a minute. Is it Rolls Royce? Yeah, me take it.
Me take it.
Like, come on. Like, come on, sit down. Like, come on, sit down. Watching the soccer game.
And he acts
like, kick the Rascal ball, man.
Speaking of which, that threw me off like a motherfucker too. Because early in the movie, he said, "No, the only two sports that we do here in Jamaica is running and boxing." Here's me. You mean to tell me nobody in the whole island plays soccer?
Right.
I'm calling bullshit on
You
this.
mean to tell me Jamaica doesn't take part in soccer? D is standing up at this point. Jamaica doesn't take part in soccer. Are you lying to me?
Not even World Cup? Not even World Cup?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't trying to qualify. Dude, y'all got... Look, you can't lie to me. There are like 50 academies down there in Jamaica just so y'all niggas can try to make it. That's bull crap,
But
bro.
it wouldn't have made for a fun movie if it was the cool... Like, not even... It wouldn't even be called Cool Runnings. It'd be something soccer pun related shit. So, you know...
Man, whatever. I'm not even saying like for a soccer thing. It's just the fact that he said the only thing we take part in is running and boxing.
That is short-sighted writing. It's like, nobody really thought ahead of this.
Not even short-sighted. It's almost borderline offensive, because if that was America, all these black people do is run and play basketball. That's what that sounded like to me.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
hey, look,
how?
let's be real about this. That Jamaican Olympic commissioner did look like he was on that respectability politics shit any damn way. So, yeah. I'm just saying. He looks like one of those, if you pull your pants up, you might get somewhere. So, I'm just putting it out there.
Get out my face, Chris.
Dude had the Cornel West fucking beard and mustache combo and shit. Prime and ready.
Look, he already had the every Jamaican old guy haircut you've ever seen going on. But anyway, like I said, they were short. Again, how did he sell a Royce? Did he sell a Bentley? Good Lord, man.
Notice, but whatever. So they get to Calgary.
Yeah, and his dad didn't notice.
So they get to Calgary, and we get the whole, system shock of it's cold outside. So, our boy fucking Sanka decides to do hey, we need a comedy sketch right here. So he dresses in all his clothes and puts the bag on there.
My man layered up.
And Derice had the funniest line to me still, where he was like, "Hey, Sanka, what are you smoking, man? I'm not smoking. I'm breathing."
Oh, man. John Candy would have said what I was saying. What, you guys cold?
Yo, he actually did say that. He's like, "Yeah, cold."
Man.
It's not quite the humidity. He's like, it's not the heat that'll get you. It's the humidity. Just putting that out there.
They hopped on that day. It was minus, 20 degrees or something like that?
Something like that. I was like, Jesus Christ. Candy already got his winter attire and shit.
Because I was looking at that shit like, that is cold.
Junior really looked like the only one that had a legit jacket. Everybody else was like, did you really think Calgary was going to be brisk 70?
Look, I hate to be that person.
Did you not realize that we're going to Canada for a bobsled team? Did you miss everything from the video that the coach showed us? It's cold.
Also, I really do hate to be that person, but Junior really does look like the only educated one of the four. So yeah, he.
The one he had his.
What part of Winter Olympics did you not understand?
You look like one of those black dudes that's just like, yo, I'm not cold. I'm just wearing this jacket.
You was like this. You got off the plane that like, see, I thought it was gonna be like 50 degrees or something.
Man's not hot, son.
I mean, you heard like first of all, you heard Sanka much earlier in the movie. Ice.
Yeah.
Ice.
Winter, as in snow, Eskimos, penguins, and ice.
So, Irv goes to register the guys and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I'm here for the Jamaican bobsled team, and the guy's laughing like, Jamaican bobsled? And he's like, and Irv is just looking at him like, just look it up. He's like, what do you know? Jamaican bobsled team. Okay.
Hey, Matt, come over here. Look at this shit. Black people are here. Oh.
So, Irv meets with one of his friends, and it starts a subplot where I guess Irv apparently kind of did some cheating in bobsled.
Yeah, he put rocks or weights he put weights in the front of his sled so it can go down the hill faster. Which I gotta say, wait, does that actually work?
I would say work? I would say so, but then you look at then again it turns into momentum. You look at the momentum and how that shit can cause an accident. Because when your car is way too front heavy, yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, wait a minute, I get that, but whatever. Either way, he got his medals taken away from him. You know, he got the Lance Armstrong treatment, which gets me is like, okay, I understand that, but what did the Olympic Committee just totally blackball him out?
You would
just
think,
totally.
But, you know, I guess he found a loophole. I think he found a loophole.
No, Chris. We're overlooking at this. See, the Olympic Committee was about to do that, but they looked down at their sheets of paper, and it was the plot of the movie. They was like, okay, we gotta let him go.
Is it okay? We're like, yeah, we gotta let him in, but we're still the Olympic Committee, so we're gonna try to stonewall them every way possible. For example, the minute he showed up at the airport, did you like how he went to go register, and he already heard about all these crazy changes?
Yeah.
Like what was it? The qualifier time was now supposed to be like a minute and 2.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And like his friend, he's like, hey, do you have any extra sleds? He's like, I only got $5,000. And he was like, Jesus Christ, dude, really $5,000? You really think I can find a sled for $5,000? He's like, all right, fine, I'll find something. And Jamaica gets a rusted old ass sled.
A trainer's
sled.
Like the practicing sled.
Yeah. So
you know what? I would get mad, but I got to give it up for the movie keeping up its continuity. I would get mad because it's like, well, why didn't the Jamaican Olympic Committee? Oh yeah, right. They didn't want to do this shit in the first place. Oh, okay, cool. At least they kept that up. At least they kept up that plot line.
Yeah.
You know what I find funny? Now you know what I find funny about all this? Everything that the Jamaicans went through in this movie, like from getting the side eye from the Germans and the Swiss and
Jamaica
hell, even the U.S. teams, like despite all them getting side eyes from everybody and everybody looking at them like they want to say it, but because it's Disney, they can't say it. They really wanted to say, the hell are these niggas doing up here?
Well, here's the kicker about
real talk. Of all those countries, I think the Americans would have been the only ones to be like, what are these niggas doing over here? I really think that.
Now with all that going on, in reality, like the real Jamaican team was actually met with open arms from everybody.
Oh, everybody was like, oh shit, Jamaica, dope. You know, it's one of those things to which I'm like, well, it's a Disney movie, so they needed a bad guy antagonist, so why not make it the evil white guys that are dicks?
Because it's real easy to do. And it made me laugh because it's like, of all the people, they decided to make the Swiss the bad guys. You have the Americans who could be easily racist, you have the Germans who could be easily racist, and you have the Russians who, I'm guaranteeing you, make sure black people don't show up on their television. You mean to tell me you chose the Swiss? The Swiss team.
And keep in mind that keep in mind that they opened that they had to redub their voice.
So the following day, they get out to the track, and it's one of those situations that, as expected in these kind of sports shows, where they do a bit of stumbling, and the stumbling comes in them doing their first race, and you got the two white dudes who have beef with Irv, and they're in their binoculars like, oh god, Irv is embarrassing the sanctity of bobsledding. What is he doing?
Yes. It used to be all about white guys going down a hill at 75 miles per hour.
There was a tinge of racism. There was a bit of like racism with those two dudes without them saying nigga.
I'm sorry. A bit of racism. Dude, you can cut the racial tension with a pocket knife, dude. Honestly.
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for Candy to be like, these niggers got feelings too. That kind of shit. It's like, Jesus, okay. Wow.
Don't you understand that the blacks have feelings? The blacks.
For your consideration, John Candy for Academy Award.
You see, that ain't funny because John Candy would have won. Look, because John Candy would have won it, and I love you, John Candy. Don't put nothing on you. But real talk, he would not have thanked one black person. I guarantee.
Oh my god,
this was real ish. He would have mentioned one black person, man. Every black person, nigga, that was Cool Runnings. You couldn't say hi to Leon. Come on.
So after that, they're in the hotel.
Also, we forgot the running. We forgot to mention the running phrase that's said in this whole movie. For your boy, from Leon to Dougie Doug. Stanka, are you dead?
No man.
It's just that long pause of just like, no man.
It's like this. I'm like, because that pause is you patting down your body for like a bullet wound or like a knife that's jammed into your side or some shit. That's what that is right there.
And also, Sanka actually has a little bit of a good luck thing where he kisses an egg, before they do that. And he tries to get Yule to do it, and Yule's looking at him like, nigga, I am not kissing a goddamn egg. Get that shit out of my face.
Don't get that egg out my face, nigga.
I'm not kissing your egg, man.
Gotta be real about this. Yule's like the type of person that will probably eat the fucking egg and then just look at him like, yeah, I did that. Now let's go.
Nah, knowing Yule, he would be he'll be a real asshole and break.
Yeah, true. So they get back to the hotel, and Sanka is cooking stuff on his little hot plate and such, and Yule is basically kind of just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, okay, whatever, you're weird. And he's basically proclaiming, hey, Yule, I will win the Olympics and become famous and finally leave the island. And he shows him where he's going to move in at. And that's when Sanka kind of brings him down to earth and was like, don't you know what this is? This is Buckingham Palace.
You only get in there if you marry the queen, man.
And I love how like, that is that is Buckingham Palace. Just the way he said it, man. Not only did he fry my boy for that, you're the type of big head, he said bald headed. I used to know it.
Unless you had all your toes or sandals.
I'm like, yo, the only thing that he was missing was boy.
Yo, I was waiting for fucking Yule to fucking bust a fade on his ass. I really was waiting for it.
Son, and Malik Yoba looked like he was set for back then.
So, eventually Junior kind of cheers up, Yule, where he's like, hey, come on, man, you can do whatever you want. Hey, you can get that house if you want to and stuff. It's okay. And, at that point,
I like how he ran back with the crumpled picture and said, go get your palace, man.
And on that day, Yule's heart grew 4 times larger.
He ain't lying, because at that point, Yule and fucking Junior have a bit of a friendship out of that. Because
No. Remember, this doesn't mean that I like you. It's mutual respect.
He likes that nigga. Come on. Come on. This is call it what it is. We see it later on when they get into a fight, and he's telling them, "What do you see in the mirror? I see pride."
Yeah,
I
love that.
Get to that. Look,
I love that part.
Hold on, get to that part. But no, the thing that gets me was I was thinking to myself, the only reason why he acting like that is because the only reason why you was acting like that is because in Jamaica you can't show no outwardly affection like that, because if you gay, they like try to kill you or some shit like that. So you got to be really, really on top of his game when it comes to showing affection to other men. You know what I mean?
So they do after their initial run, they do another one where they're supposed to run, and they're doing the push start. Doesn't go the way that goes, and douchebag 1 and douchebag 2 times it to take a picture. So Jamaica, they're not ready for this bobsledding. Ha ha ha.
Hey man, Jamaica, Jamaica ain't ready to catch this work.
So,
dude, I hate the fact that the Jamaican, the dude of the Jamaican Olympic Council, he sees that, just crumbles up the paper like, I knew these niggas was gonna go up to Canada and embarrass themselves. I knew this shit was gonna happen.
Here's the kicker: how the fuck did Junior's dad know that was him in that picture? Because he looked at that picture and he immediately was like, God damn it, Junior. And I'm like, how did he know?
Oh, you know why? It was very simple. Right underneath that picture was a piece of the script. He was like, Junior, I knew that was my son.
As he folds up the paper and slaps it down after eating breakfast.
slams it down and slams down paper and bumbleclot.
Yeah. Disapproving in bumbleclot. So
seriously, no. Now I'm with errors. You mean to tell me that he was in there cooking on that hot plate and nobody had a lit joint and nobody was playing Shabba Ranks?
Nobody.
See, here's the thing. Here's what you don't understand, D. Disney is a lot of things, and back then they like to be lines every once in a while. And this is one of those movies where they didn't want to go full tilt into the Jamaican stereotypes and stuff. So you can't have them smoking ganja. You can't even imply ganja because that's too stereotypical. Clearly.
All right. So too stereotypical. I understand, my brother. But we can show Jamaicans only being by a beach. We can show Jamaicans saying "yeah, man" like 50,000 times.
Well, it's the Capcom method because DJ was Jamaican and we had to make him the happy Jamaican.
Hey, Chris, get the fuck out of my face.
I'm sorry.
There's
Capcom's method of DJ, it's like, really, dog? Happy black guy, huh? And then we got angry black guy. Yeah, can't get that middle ground. Can't get that. Gotta wait till third strike with Dudley, and even then, that's kind of questionable if he's black all the way.
And look, man, our middle ground was Sean or something. It's like, no, he's Brazilian, and black people like, shit, we're black down there too, and Japanese people like, but he like half Japanese though. And
then second impact, and then second impact, he was so good. Japan was like, man, have the black man being top tier, bring him down a notch.
Yes, bring him down a notch. You know what? Let's embarrass him. Look, and we're gonna make his cousin light skinned with big ass titties. How's that supposed to show the black people? Yeah, you got a point there.
No. Colorism. Yeah, make a light skin. That's gonna make a fight. Look, hey Japan, I got some news for you. It says Brazilian. We already claimed her. Yeah, it's done.
I've
seen nothing but black women in cosplay, and I have not seen a single white person cosplay. So yeah, we won. We took it over. We definitely did.
Also, look. We did the same. Look. What makes you think we did that with Christy? We did it with Christy and Tackett. What makes you think we weren't going to do that with Laura?
First off, Namco made the mistake of trying to model her after fucking J-Lo, so that already told where it was going to go. Come on, let's be real about this. Junior gets a letter from his dad, basically telling him, hey, bring your ass home. And he's just like, nah, I'm just going to go out and have fun with my friends, basically.
Here's my thing to get me. He got that letter from his dad. I was like, yo, that was quick.
But yeah, his dad flew all the way to Calgary, like, after the bar fight. I'm like, that was quick. Why the fuck did you send a letter if you want to fly to Calgary? Doesn't make any sense.
Because he had to double down. Not only I'm going to send you a letter, nigga, I'm showing up tomorrow. You better be ready with your bags packed so we can get back home.
What would have happened if he actually...
ass lawyer.
What would have happened if he took a red-eye flight back to Jamaica and his dad get there like, where's Junior? And he's like, you already took a fly home back to Jamaica, sir.
Shit.
Fuck it, I got money. He just rolled right back.
No, you know what you probably... No, actually, real talk, because I know how black people are. Man, shit. I had a layover in Houston twice. To get up here.
So they go to this country line dancing bar and stuff, and I will say this: the mistake that white people do is they think somehow line dancing is going to be foreign to black people. Let me tell you something: you don't want to put black line dancing because we will gentrify the fuck out of that shit in a heartbeat. We will take it over.
Oh yes, we will.
I mean, look, all right, Chris.
I've been line dancing. That almost happened.
Hey Chris, I don't know about you, but remember when the achy breaky broke out, and white people thought that was their electric slide? Like I don't know what. Why did white people have this idea that black? I really never understood why white people thought they were so advanced, man. But down in North Carolina, black people were doing it and adding steps to the achy breaky, and there was a whole lot of white people that was getting pissed off at that.
You're adding steps. This is bullshit.
You're adding steps, nigger.
What?
Like, all the dudes is coming up and messing up.
Randy Travis will be devastated.
Hold on. Achy breaky heart. No, that was Billy Ray.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
That was Billy Ray Cyrus.
Don't tear my heart, my achy breaky heart.
Again, don't think you understand. No, for real. Here's the funny thing. Real talk. White people, before you think we joking on you, I gotta be really real with y'all. Y'all tear up. Because some of them line dances, like, yo, they got it, bro.
Yo,
they got it. That shit vicious.
Hey, look.
I'm sorry, if it's not the line dance, you know where, like, you know, another thing that they also tear up on, and I'm sorry, we as black people, we only have a very few of us that can actually keep up the river dancing, my nigga.
Yeah, they got the market cornered on that shit. That will never happen. Ever.
Nah, man. Nah, look. Black people ain't doing the river dance until more of Ireland blends in brown, but that's going to take forever. So ain't going to happen.
Listen. If we as black people had stepping, I think line dancing is white people's version of stepping, and then when we take it over, white people's like, fuck, what the hell do we got now? Shit.
That's when we scream. That's when we scream, like, come up with something else. Drop the mic.
Basically. Got that 50 cent, gift where he's laughing in the car and drives off.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Like, man, white people keep on making up the white people gonna fuck it up, thinking that they're advanced. Here's the problem. It ain't that you're advanced. You forget that black people can move better than you. That's what you keep forgetting. It ain't that you're smarter than us. It's that you keep on doing stuff like, hey, keep up with this. And we like, oh shit, nigga, you mean that?
Like, nigga, so hold hold up, nigga, hold my Shasta.
Yeah,
dude, you gotta realize, man. You see line dancing for the first time, it looks corny, but it's like this. Nigga, that ain't nothing but electric slide. Yeah, it really ain't nothing really big, nigga. Nigga, that's the bus stop, nigga. We can do that.
So they go out to the local bar, and that's when the Swiss start giving them fucking shit. Like, hey, Jamaica, why are you embarrassing yourself? You should go home. Back to the sun. Hey, Jamaica, why are you so dark? Here's my comeback. Hey, Swiss, why y'all niggas can't run? No, that did the scene end with the artifice and shit, and he walks off.
Man, only nigga with the artifice was your boy Junior, because Junior was letting that get to him, and on top of that, his dad was telling him to take his ass home. So, Junior gets it under him. He goes there. That's when Yule says, "Look in the mirror and tell you what you see." You see Junior. Well, let me tell you what you see. What I see. I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap off of nobody. Say it again. And Junior starts feeling himself. He gets that confidence. Goes up to the Swiss dude. Swiss dude turns around and shoves him, and he falls to the ground. And that's when you see the boots, and that's when Yule's like, surprise, and then punches him, and we get bar fight.
No problem, man.
Nah, you said it wrong. Okay, catch this fade, man.
Go! So, bar fight happens and stuff. We got fucking Sanka. He's, busy line dancing. Apparently, he gave his Jamaican cap to a white chick, which I'm pretty sure he probably banged out afterwards, possibly.
There's no possibly. He did.
Okay, he did.
That happened.
That happened.
That definitely happened. Oh my goodness, you're cute. You're short.
You're silly.
What are those? These are called dreadlocks. These are called dreadlocks. Like, wait a minute. What's that weird smell? Oh, the weird smell. Oh, this is what we call a joint.
This is the ganja.
Oh man, look, it's not. Look, nigga, it's 1987. That got through customs. Trust me.
Motherfucking boss.
Nigga, hold up, D. It was 1987. You could smoke on the plane.
Motherfucker bust out a damn Swisher Sweets he got from the fucking corner fucking damn gas station and shit. He about ready to fucking cut that shit open and put some weed in it.
You get out of my face right now. You get out of my face right now.
I'm sorry, Atlanta fucked me up with that commercial. He's like, yeah.
Hey, D, you a Swisher Sweet? Like D, so like somebody, Chris asked me like, D, you like that Swisher Sweets thing? Like, yeah. And I knew where he was going. Like, no, nigga, I'm actually a Garcia Vegas game man myself, but whatever. Like, so whatever, man.
so they have the fight, and eventually Irv, smooths it over and stuff, like, and that's when we get our second montage of the movie. That's to the song of Rise Above Us, where the Jamaicans clearly, they are basically going through the whole training process and such, and you see them constantly going through there and stuff. So we get to the ultimate thing where they're doing the qualifiers, and that's when they change the time on them, and it says, you said, Sue, they had to get it under, was it minute 2?
Yeah, minute 2. Then, no, wait, it was switched up again to under a minute.
Yeah, under a minute. Yeah, it has to be a minute flat, basically. So John Candy is just like, this motherfucker. You know what? Fine, fuck it. Let's see what happens. And he leaves off being sarcastic, like, no problem, on the Jamaican accent and stuff. And apparently the Jamaicans, they got uniforms, but they still got the same rusted ass fucking thing. But hey, one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Well, the one thing I liked about it is that they got off to a good start. He's like, did he get off? Because he's sitting up there with the guys there.
Go.
He's like, I'm sorry, man. I've just been coaching.
And it makes it so good because they get past the finish line. They all look behind to see what's going on, and they make the time. And for some reason, I love this scene. At least John Candy's reaction. He's like, yes, they did. He's all hopping on one of the guys. He's like, oh, sorry. I'm gonna let you guys go. I love it. For some reason, that felt so genuine. It felt genuine. I love that scene.
So they got the qualifying time, and they're celebrating. They painted the sled, and then the Olympic Committee gives them the Wade Barrett bad news. Like, I'm afraid I got bad news. Apparently they switched the times up and was like, yeah, we just disqualified them because they didn't make the time. Sorry.
It wasn't even just that they didn't make the time. They just straight up disqualified them.
Yeah.
Because and you know what? Here's the thing. If this was a true story, this would be the perfect scene where Disney would have sugarcoated it up, because basically it really did boil down to, we don't like you and we don't like them niggas on the ice. That's what it really boiled down to.
And Candy basically gave a roundabout same thing that Brad Pitt did in 12 Years a Slave. These black people got feelings too.
Thank you.
I love how John Candy walked on them and said that, look, like, I'm sorry if this is your first time noticing 4 black guys like bobsledding on ice.
I didn't think it would make you blush.
I'm like, didn't think that.
I'm like, damn, but he was telling the truth.
But it was cool.
It's really what it was.
Yeah.
That was really the main reason why they changed the time on it. It was like, look, the reason why we did that, Irv, is one good reason. We can't let these niggas know that they can get on ice and be good at it. We can't do that. For safety for white people, we can't have that happen.
Number 2, we are not going to sit here and watch not only they embarrass themselves, but you embarrass us as you did, as you did previously. All right, look, okay, let's just get the shit out in the open. All right, 16 years ago, I cheated. I am sorry. I let you down, coach. Yes, the head of the committee was his coach. I let you down. I embarrassed myself. I embarrassed you. I embarrassed the country, and I feel terrible for it. I gotta but you know what? I gotta live with that for the rest of my life. If you're gonna punish somebody, hell, punish me. Ban me, disqualify me, but don't take it out on them.
And here's the part: they never banned him.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
They never banned him, despite cheating. He never was banned. Wow! And I'm not trying to start shit.
Just take away
that's an oversight.
I was like, not to take away his gold medal, take away every medal that he's ever won, and just absolve any acknowledgement of his involvement in the Olympics. And yeah, that's punishment enough.
So
Meanwhile, Marion, look, and meanwhile,
keep in mind, this was back in the 60s when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Here's me though. Meanwhile, Marion Jones better not look at a track, or the Olympic Committee is going to tell her to get the fuck out of here.
She looks at a track. There's somebody with a sniper rifle, red dot on her forehead immediately.
Keep on going, nigga. Keep on walking.
The Jamaican team, they get back in there, and that's when Junior's dad comes in there. And basically, his dad is telling him, all right, son, I know this is, you're running this out here. Come on, let's go home. And that's why he uses Jules' advice, and he's like, all right, I got to stand up to my dad. And he's asking his dad, like, hey, Dad, what do you see? Just tell me what you see. He's like, I see a sad little boy who doesn't want to, I see a lost little boy who doesn't want to go home, and he doesn't know how lucky he has a father that knows best for him. And that's when Junior basically says, you don't know what's best for me. I'm not a lost person. I'm just trying to figure shit out, and this is what I want to do.
I'm a man that knows what he wants.
And I'm an Olympian.
So, like, dude, just saying that. Saying, brother, I'm an Olympian.
And I like how his dad just has that look when the door closes, like, no.
I lost my son.
I was waiting for that fucking song. Hello, it's me.
Hello.
I lose
goodbye.
My son to the... Goodbye, my friend.
So, Yule is there and was like, good job. You stood up to your dad. Is that?
You stood up to your dad. Now, that's going to suck when you get home and he going to, like, throw all your shit on the ground. But you stood up to him.
Get back, that shit's on the fucking curb and shit. Like, damn, they fucking picked through it. God damn.
Knowing this movie, you'd be on top of a donkey because, Jamaica.
So Jamaica, they start out the first day, and they have the time of 58:04, and everybody's hype at the start of the race, like, oh man, Jamaica, they're doing it, they qualified, and then they got the time of 58:04, and everybody's like, man, some bullshit.
Yeah, I like how everybody in Jamaica thought they was going to have a better score, a better time, and all that. I was like, what made y'all think it was going to be aces in this the first time going through?
Especially considering the first time they went out there, they choked.
Yeah, and I'm rolling out the fact that Earl was like, you guys choke. Come on, man. Hey, I can't help you out with this, but tomorrow I'll see you on the hill. We're training. And I'm like, damn,
I was with I like how after he got out of sight, your boy, what's his name? Before him, Leon stands up, is like, but the Swiss did, oh, for the love of God, shut up about the Swiss.
You shut up about the damn Swiss.
because despite the Swiss being their adversaries, he saw the Swiss train one time, and he's like, yeah, that's a real team, man. Yeah, I really think he said "mon."
Yeah. But the thing of it is, he's like, Sokka's telling him, "Hey, look, we're trying to emulate a style. Why don't we just be ourselves? Like, I mean, shit, that's how we got here. Like, what are we doing here? Which makes sense. It's like we have to be ourselves. Which that's one of those little Disney things. Like, if I'm myself, I can get success.
I mean, this movie had just about every Disney trope you can think of.
Yep.
To which Sokka says, Darius is like, I'm trying to be the best I can be. And then Sokka's like, I'm trying to be the best Jamaican I can be. And I'm like, wow, that is ridiculously Disney as hell to say. Okay.
Oh, God, I think I just threw up.
When he said that, I was like, wow, okay. So the next day, they're getting pumped. They give John Kent, Irv a Jamaican hat. And they got the renewed chants and stuff, and they're all like, the rhythm, feel the rush, go runnings,
No, you got it wrong.
No,
feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
They feel the rhyme. It's bobsled time, go runnings.
Yeah. So they get on there, and they ended up killing it, and everybody's like, oh my God, it's so awesome. Everybody in Jamaica
where did this team come from? Jamaica. Here's me. Oh, that's cute. Hey, I got a question, dude. Yeah, is there only one bar in Jamaica? Apparently.
So they moved. Jamaica goes from 28th place to 8th place, and they're on their final race of the movie. And if they get
hold on, right there. Here's me. Yes, you in the back. Yes, these are all three black geeks. That's bullshit. If they really they hopped to 8th place, yo, what happened? did 14 other teams just fall asleep? What happened?
I'm pretty sure they saw the awe of Jamaica and then just fell asleep. I think that's what happened.
Oh man, these black people on this ice, man, we can't do this.
I quit. Tap out.
Yo, what it's like, yo, so what happened? So you mean to tell me that Norway, Austria, all these cold ass countries saw Jamaica and was like, oh snap, y'all.
Therese is talking to Irv and he's like, giving him some advice and stuff, and Irv is just like, hey, I mean, I can give you some advice, but you realize I used to cheat, right? Like, I don't know if I'm necessarily the right person that can give you some advice. And Therese is like, well, he asked him legitimately, like, hey, why did you cheat? Like, what made you do that? And he basically says, hey, I like winning, and winning was my whole life, and I just wanted to do whatever I had to do to win.
Like some Disney-esque thought-provoking stuff. Like, if you can't live without a gold medal, no, it says if you're not strong enough to live without it, then you're just not strong enough to live, or something like that. Either way, it was super Disney, which I kind of looked at it as foreshadowing of they're not going to win, are they?
Gotta be real about
They're
this.
They're going to lose. They're going to straight up lose.
Gotta be real. This is why Ricky Bobby's quote, if you're not first, you're last, reigns supreme over every quote in existence. I'm just saying. I know that was supposed to be some deep quotes from John Candy, but that sounds like some... I mean, participation trophies is cool, guys. I'm just saying, don't have to win the gold. Just saying.
Hey, Chris. I know what you're trying to do. Shut the hell up. I know exactly. It's like this. I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Shut up.
So there, the next day, the Jamaican Olympic commissioner, he goes to the local bar, and they're all excited because Jamaica could actually, get into an actual medal position, possibly. And
I hate the fact that the announcers are already playing.
I got Jamaican fever. Yay!
They got Jamaican shirts on. Here's me. When I saw that is the whitest thing ever. Only white people do that mess.
I took one look at. Hold up. I took one look at that and I said, "Oh, you old get with ass."
Do you know what that reminded me of? You know what that reminded me of? When fucking Golden Boy Cam Newton was dabbing. You know how many white folks fucking ate that shit up, and then all of a sudden he fucked up, and people was like, "Fuck that nigga."
Yeah, I told you the dab was stupid. I'm like, yo,
nigga, you were dabbing 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
Yo, Joe Buck up in the booth trying to dab. Troy Aikman looking at him like, I ain't doing all that shit, man.
I got 3 rings. I don't dab, nigga. I'm dab.
Yeah, I know. You dab when you win, and we got a lot of that crap too. But the point is this: like when he showed his shirt, I was like, "Oh, for real, dude, for real." They would have kicked you off the air for that.
So Jamaica, they're moving down and stuff, and the announcer's like, "Oh man, they shaved a lot of good off that launch time." And again, you see the foreshadowing because at one point the movie cuts to a loose bolt in the front of the thing, and I'm like, oh dear God, really this shit? Because here's the thing, in real life, they crashed because they took a turn too damn high. They were going in the corner too fast, and they took it too high, and that's what made them crash. It wasn't because of a loose bolt. But hey, you got to make it dramatic. It's Disney.
I'm about to say that's all. The only reason they did it for dramatic effect. That's all that was, just dramatic effect.
Yeah. Yeah, and all it took was them knocking up against it. And he's like, "Oh, it looks like something took a turn," and bam, they crash, and everybody in Jamaica's like, "Oh no," and they crash, and they actually did.
Oh yeah,
and they actually used clips from the real life crash and stuff. Like that was like a legit clip from.
It was funny how it went from 1992 film stock to 1987 film stock.
Yeah. Well, because clearly the NBC Sports looks the same in 88 and then 93. So just saying.
Actually, to be honest with you, it did. To be honest with you, it actually really did. Outside of like 2 graphics, yeah, it really looked the same. So, but yeah, and that was the one thing I actually did like how they did, because in real life, and I remember actually reading about it. Sports Illustrated for Kids is they actually told stories of what happened. And one of the ones was when they crashed. They said the only reason why they knew they crashed was because they smelled their helmets rubbing on the ice. Mm-hmm. He said, you don't get that smell out your nose. They knew it. Like they was like, oh, God, something's wrong. And they realized, like, oh, God, why are we sideways?
Yeah, so
Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't all like, "Hey, man, sideways." It was more like, "What the bum clot, man? You."
So eventually, they're all like, "Sanka, are you dead?" "Yeah, man." "Cerise, are you dead?"
No, man. But I have to finish the race.
So they get out and they carry it with the white rescue workers behind them, and including the Olympic director and all the white people clapping. And Junior's dad has a Jamaican shirt because I'm proud of you, son, even though I kicked you out the house. But okay.
I did like that everybody started slow clapping.
Well, it was that 80s slow clap, like clap, 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 clap. And Jamaica.
Well, say, like,
It wasn't even 80s close.
it wasn't 80s.
That movie. I call that
yeah,
movies.
that's movies.
Because slow claps don't happen in real life.
Yeah, well, people don't. What people don't realize is that in real life, a Jamaican never fucking qualified on the times.
Actually, at all.
Not at all.
And they did crash. They did crash. But when they got up, of course, everybody's going to clap. Because how many times on a football game somebody got injured and you realize that they're not hurt, and they go off and everybody's like, yeah, they're cheering because they're not dead. Of course they're going to do that. The slow clap to me, the thing it gives me is that the slow clap never, ever happens in real life. And I was telling that to my wife, the best thing the best thing in movies I ever heard when it came to a slow clap, because it was so real and so sporadic, was in Gladiator. Yes, Gladiator. Remember the famous scene, "You are not entertained"? Mm-hmm. You're like, "You are not entertained? Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this why you're here?" And he slammed down his sword, and my nigga, Spaniard! And everybody went off. I love that, because to me, like, that's a real reaction. That is a real reaction. One person saw that and his dick got hard, and he was like, yeah!
And here's the kicker, right? So Jamaica, in order for them to place in the medal, they would have to get a time under 48 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing of it is, they were just basically in the running. They got 26th place, which is last place. So Portugal and the Russian team were ahead of them.
Wait a minute. How did Russia suck?
Oh, no. My bad. Portugal was ahead of them. But Russia, basically, they were heading into a third place run on their final run. But the thing of it is... It was weird how it goes. But either which way... Yeah, they would have to do some time crunching in order to actually place reasonably and stuff. So, yeah, they got 26th place and such, and the film does the whole typical, like, the Jamaican bobsled team, they gained the respect of everybody, but they have renewed hope, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, all right, fine.
Like, I guess.
But hey, it's a Disney movie, and they had to do what they had to do and stuff. I was like, all right, cool.
This movie is actually realistic, where it's not your typical Disney movie where at the end of it the good guys win it all.
Well, they won because they got respect. Come on,
they didn't win the gold, but they won the respect. Yeah. So it's the Brian O'Connor treatment.
Yeah.
It is. This is one of the rare movies that actually, like you said, they didn't have nobody win. We didn't, the winners don't win. It was almost like and you said Brian O'Connor's. I got another one. It's almost like Bad News Bears, where they didn't win the championship.
But you know what? You weren't mad that they lost because it was just the way the team was set up. It was like, yeah, they're just a team that just has bad luck.
Like it was not even bad luck. It was more so they had no business winning what they won.
Yeah, so it's like either which way it was a winning thing, which I gotta be real about this. That remake was actually very underrated.
I didn't see it, so I can't even judge it. I can't even judge it.
But with Cool Runnings and stuff, I gotta say this. This movie made a lot of money, and and I'm not surprised that it made money foreign and stuff more than anything, which makes perfect sense. But I just find it funny that it had longevity and stuff like that. I mean,
people love it. People love the movie, man. Yeah. People absolutely love this movie. And it ain't one of those things where it's like, I don't understand it. You can see why people like it. It's despite it being really historically inaccurate. Despite it being full of stereotypes, despite it even at sometimes being almost borderline racist, there's some real charm with this movie, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just the way they made sports movies in the 90s, or the fact that Disney did sprinkle a little bit of his Disney cocaine over it, but it works. I'm
just laughing that its second weekend is where it made a little bit more money. Yeah, $7 million its first weekend, but it got a boost the second weekend, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Because you remember back then, Christmas movies, well, not Christmas movies, but movies around Christmas time, a lot more people went to the movie theaters around Christmas time than they did now.
Okay.
You know, now. Because remember back then, and still sometime today, they still show movies premiering Christmas. Like, I think, got a good example of that. Star Wars. They did that on purpose. So if you do go to the movie theaters, you're going to go see Star Wars on Christmas, you know, with your family or whatever like that. You know what I mean? So that same thing. I think that's how it was, man. Because everybody saw Cool Runs like, fuck it, let's go see that again. So like that. You know, whatever.
But yeah, it's Cool Runnings and stuff. Like I said, it's an enjoyable movie and stuff. Like you said, if you're not hung up on historical inaccuracies, which I think a lot of people really aren't to a point, you know, unless it's something unless they're invested in it and stuff, it's like, all right, you know.
Like, I make a big fuss at that when it comes to me and my wife talking about that movie, but in real talk, I'll watch it. It's fun.
It's funny.
It's a fun little
movie
to watch.
The only sports movie that I've seen people really love because how accurate it was, and my brother's a big baseball nut. He actually liked Moneyball. He was like, yo, that shit's fucking legit. Like, everything in that movie was legit.
I still haven't watched it like that. I still haven't watched Moneyball like that to give a fuck.
Oh, just the idea of statistics and all that stuff. My brother was like, yeah, that's actually pretty legit because, I mean, you don't have to necessarily be...
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, Moneyball. Yeah, the Moneyball theory works. So, yeah, I understand where everybody loved it. So, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but that's enough of that. So, next month is Black History Month, as you all know. I already announced it on our Instagram and on our Twitter what we're going to do. So I was just say here on our show, instead of us doing our usual Black Action Month, I decided let's do a theme. And I had it between Bill Cosby, the Wayans brothers. Let's go ahead and do Black Action Month anyway, and Martin Lawrence. Across the board, Eris goes, Martin Lawrence. I knew he was going to say that. And then Chris goes, yeah, Martin Lawrence. Here's me. We're never going to do Don't Be a Menace.
First of all, it's Martin Lawrence, and Martin Lawrence deserves it. I mean, come on.
And here's the big second of all. We here at Three Black Geeks know where the hell we're from. That nigga from Landover, he's D&D.
Exactly.
Better yet, PG, like us. So, of course, we want to talk about...
Fresh from Landover Mall with the Cinnabons and the Boardwalk fries.
Not to mention...
And the niggas getting stabbed in the parking lot.
Not to mention both Martin and I are from the... Like, we actually come from the same side of Germany.
Side note on that, if you want to know a little bit of lore, Martin, Kid and Play, I believe Tisha Campbell, and a lot of the people from House Party, they actually did live in this area for a minute.
I can believe that.
Because if I remember correctly, I think Tisha Campbell worked at JCPenney's and shit. And
Wait a minute, Tisha, she did not live here in D.C.
I remember Martin telling the story. He was like, yo, because right around when House Party came out, they said they were living in around the D.C. area at the time. And Martin was working over at Landover Mall. And I think it was either her or somebody else that actually worked at JCPenney's.
What about, when did A.J. Johnson come into play?
No. She was probably still in New York.
Yeah, but I know a lot of them, they did live around here for a minute and stuff before all that stuff took off and, you know, whatever. But yeah, Martin Lawrence is going to be the theme for next month, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. And
with a special Valentine's Day weekend podcast about thin line between love and hate.
And the only reason why we picked that, I'm just going to be honest, me and DJ say it, Lynn Winfield titties.
Just about.
Now, hopefully, folks, you don't let Black Panther overshadow you listening to the episode, because I think it'd be worth a listen.
Hey, Chris. Chris, do not mention a better movie, allegedly. I say allegedly because we don't know what's going to happen. That movie.
Is it a better movie, D? Is it a better movie?
Black Panther didn't line between love and hate. They don't have Bob Brown. They automatically won. So I don't know why you.
First off, yeah, you know what? You're right, man. Because Marvel really dropped the ball. They could have thrown a fucking Bobby Brown cameo, and he could have been in Wakanda.
No. No, so you got it wrong. I was saying that Black Panther already beat it out because Bobby Brown is in thin line between. Hey, I wasn't giving that nigga credit. Bobby Brown's a terrible actor. What are you talking about?
Oh shit! I thought you were about to give credit. Like, no, it doesn't have Bobby Brown.
Nah, nigga. Chris, have you forgotten who I am?
I'm just saying. Sometimes you surprise me. Sometimes you surprise me.
Now, yeah, I surprise you. Now I say allegedly because real talk. D has a feeling that movie's going to be plain Jane. I have a feeling in my gut. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
We'll see. So, with that in mind, folks.
Nah, look, and nigga, if it is, D, are you going to mention it? I ain't telling nobody. I'm just going to say it's better than Logan, and it's better than all the Avengers movies put into one. Why, D? Because my blackness will not let me do it.
Like, Sir, my blackness will not allow me to make such statements.
Yeah.
Even though I thought it was bullshit when T'Challa got his ass kicked.
Oh, no. Like I said, people be ready. I tell you right now, people are not going to know how to feel when fucking Chadwick catches them hands from Michael B. Jordan 24/7 in the movie. So
look, dude. The last time we got a black superhero movie, we had to deal with Malboja in the worst CGI ever. We have made it. We have made it.
Yeah.
We have made it.
Yeah, we have.
So let's stop doing this.
We've come a long way since Meteor Man, so you're right.
Yeah, we did. Even though, look, we came a long way from Blank Man and on some real shit. Y'all just gonna forget about Blade though.
As always, I guarantee you. I haven't gotten over it either, D, and I guarantee you. I absolutely 100% guarantee you. When Black Panther comes out, we're gonna see it. Like, you're gonna see it in TV spots. You're gonna see it being screamed all over the place. The first, was it Marvel's first black superhero in the cinematic universe and all that shit. Completely ignoring Wesley Snipes and Blade.
And Chris,
Wesley Snipes with the paperboy stun. Like, really, nigga, really?
Oh, Chris, and I am looking at the numbers. I know that black folk are going to come out in droves to see that movie, but on some real shit, black people, with all this talk y'all doing, if y'all don't make more money than at least two of the Blade combined, all y'all need to sit down and shut the fuck up for the rest of y'all life.
Hey, D, that's not hard because Ant-Man made more than both Blade movies combined, so that's not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Look, it's the black people showing up. That's cool. You do realize we're only 17% of this doggone country. That means that I need the white people to show up too. So that being said, it's still a possibility. There's still a thick possibility. I ain't saying that we're going to make budget, but there's still a big possibility. Like, really, nigga? That's all y'all brought in. Come on, black folk. I want y'all to put up or shut up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Look.
Promise y'all for this.
The midnight numbers will tell the tale. That's where it's like,
no. What? No. Here's what. Look, guys, this is what Black Panther needs to do. Black Panther just needs to come out and beat Wonder Woman.
That's not hard.
It's the highest grossing superhero movie.
Look. You said that, you hear, Chris, that's not hard. I'm so sick of your fucking Marvel arrogancy. I'm so sick of
that Marvel arrogancy. I'm like, look. I sat back. I sat back, right? Again, you heard it from me last year. 2016. I was like, man, Thor fucking Ragnarok gonna get fucking whacked by Justice League and Wonder Woman. Then this year comes and I'm like, fuck, I didn't see that happen.
No, you know why? Then it's like you kept on saying, "Oh, Dad, it's so amazing." No, it's not. But no, it's not, man. By the time y'all see that, the second time you're gonna be like, "It's alright."
No, I still like Ragnarok. I'm probably the one that made.
Y'all Marvel niggas killed.
I feel like, you know me.
I don't even like.
I'm consistent with it. Everybody else, they get, like you said, they get all.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I maintain the fact.
You are. You know why?
I like Ant-Man. I never wavered on that.
I give it up. Chris. You are consistent because you the only motherfucker that gives Iron Man 3 credit full circle. This is why you don't fuck with this bet. You don't mess with me.
And that, folks, is the end of the show. It goes back to Iron Man 3, as always.
Always go back to Iron Man 3. So anyway, everybody, next month, Martin Lawrence. Finally. Yeah. We see y'all next month.